Hey you, before we jump into tonight's video, we're going to jump over to future Nick in 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's Nick from the future. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor for tonight's video, Rose Forever. Rose Forever is a flower company that I adore. Do you love roses? Okay, you do. But do you hate how they don't last for more than a week and they start to smell and they turn really ugly? Well, Rose Forever is the solution. These flowers basically never die. They last basically forever if you take them good care of them, and it's really easy to take good care of them. Every Rose Forever comes with a care instruction. You don't have to water these. They smell amazing. And they come in so many different colors. They come in white, red, purple, blue, you name it. Rose Forever Flowers works because they drench their flowers in essential oils, making them smell continuously amazing for a really long time. It is holiday season and they are doing a lot of cool promos. I am going to put the link down in the bio. Full transparency, if you use the code and you buy something, 10% of your purchase comes back to us and to our channel. So not only are you giving something to someone else that you love, but you're also helping support a channel that you like as well. Thank you, Rose Forever, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into today's video. And welcome back. Thank you, Rose Forever, for sponsoring this video. In tonight's video, since you guys seem to love the 200 personal questions about your crush, you guys made that blow up. Wow. I'm going to be asking you tonight 200 personal questions about your love life. I spent 5 days gathering these questions. I hope you enjoy it. And if you wouldn't mind pressing the likes button and subscribing, it's free and it helps us grow. I'm going to write down all your answers here, if that's cool. Okay. So I just want you to be honest. I'm just going to start with some simple questions and they're going to evolve a little bit. So, and also if you want to see my answers to these questions, head on over to Patreon. Okay. So my first question for you, it's not part of the questions, is what's your name? Can you spell that for me? Okay, date of birth. Okay. What's the last name of the person you were intimate with, if you remember their name? What's the last name of the person you were intimate with, if you remember their name, their first name? Do you remember their name? Okay. How did you meet this person? Yeah, the more specific, the better. And out of 0 to 10, how much did you enjoy that intimate connection with this person? Okay. Are you currently single, or are you in a relationship? Or situationship? are you still secretly bitter about? In a romantic way. That's fair. Can you describe to me what your ideal type is as of right now for a partner? What are some red flags that you look out for in a person? I actually have the same one, yeah. Are you currently happy with your love life? And can you describe how it feels to you right now? Yeah, you can give me a number estimate, 1 to 10, if you want. Okay, and then describe why. What would your ideal love life scenario be if you could write it all up right now? So, have you ever dated anyone? And if you have, who have you dated? Can I get their names? Yep, you can name them all. Who was your favorite person that you've dated in the past? Or could be now. Yeah, just guess. Who was your least favorite person? What's a trait that someone gave you that you notice in yourself by being with them? I love this question. What was the best gift someone has given to you that was romantic? you more into romance or into lust as of right now? How do you know if someone is a good fit for you? Do you spend more time alone or with people that you're interested in romantically right now? What types of art do you like that you would want your love life to be like? What type of art? Oh yeah, I know that one. What's the spiciest thing you've done with a romantic person? Like PG-13 R rated. Okay. If you want more adult questions, they're over Patreon, by the way. We like to be intentional with our questions. Who sees them? Who was your first crush, by the way? Did you end up doing anything romantic with them at all? Okay. Where would you ideally like to get married? Location. Like, yeah, do you want a beach wedding, a mountain wedding, in a church? How long would you like to be with someone before you had kids? How could someone convince you to have children? Are you currently on dating apps? And if so, how's that going? And which ones? Nice. When do you crave love the most, do you think? If love was a dessert, what dessert do you think it would be? Have you ever worn a partner's underwear on purpose before? most surprised for liking? Which person? Yeah. What body part are you usually most attracted to in a person or a partner? Who had a crush on you that you didn't have a crush back on? Or you thought that they had a crush on you, or... No, okay. Are there any people that had a crush on you that you only now realize they might have? Or is there anyone that you realize had a crush on you that was delayed, that you noticed until it was too late? What is the biggest piece of shame you have towards your love life right now? Yeah, you're safe here, it's okay. That's very normal. What's the biggest win you currently have towards your love life? How many times in a day would you ideally like to kiss someone? On a perfect day. Can you give me a ballpark number? Do you think you'll have someone as Valentine's this year, during Valentine's Day in February? What would need to happen in order for you to get a tattoo of someone that you're into? Have you ever fallen in love with an inanimate object before? Who has the best love life, in your opinion, in your life that you currently are witnessing? And of friends, family, strangers? What's something you've never done that would improve your love life? How would you describe your love life? How would you describe your love life with yourself? Do you take yourself out on dates? Do you Have you ever done roleplay as a type of thing for your connection? Have you ever played into a roleplay? This one. What do you think the love of your life will look like if you haven't met them yet? What would need to happen in order for you to know that deep down that you will find love? Where would be the ideal place that you would meet someone that you would date? When did you have your first kiss? And where was it? And with who? Who's the last person you held hands with romantically? Are you currently dating anyone? Even if you're single. Okay. Have you ever cheated on someone before? Have you ever been cheated on? Who have you had a crush on that you never told? You can do better. Have you ever felt shame for being attracted to someone? And if so, who? Where would be a good place for a honeymoon, do you think? Have you ever fallen in love with a pet before? And obviously not romantic. I mean, this is your love life. Okay. Have you fallen in love with someone that you weren't supposed to? Do you strive for a love life that is like in films, or something that's based off of something else? Have you ever taken anyone on a hike as a date before? the worst date you've been on? What's the best date you've been on, would you say? Is there a person you went on a date with that gave you the ick? And who was it? What are your icks? What are the things that when someone does, you're like, ew? What are you secretly attracted to that you'll never admit to anyone but me, of course? Okay. I don't think that's the weirdest thing. What would make your love life more fun right now that you could do? How do you want your partner to make you feel when you're with them? Have you ever given someone a key to your house that you were romantically interested in? How do you feel about facial hair on your partner? Yay, nay. When you're in bed, would you prefer falling asleep in a cuddle or falling asleep separately? And I want you to think about this question practically. All night you're either cuddling someone or you're sleeping back to back. Would you need your relationship to be monogamous? Or would you be open to other types of relational openness? When do you know that you like someone? I love that. How important is it to you that you like your partner's family? 1 to 10. How important is it to you that you had / have the same upbringing as your partner? You can do a number. How do you feel about age when it comes to your romantic partners in your love life? Do you care? Do you not care? Do you care what age range? What's an ick that has turned into an attraction for you? I love this question. What was previously an ick that turned into an attraction for you? Would you ever date yourself if you met yourself, do you think? What's something you're really hard on about yourself but give others extreme grace with? How do you know when people find you attractive? Do you know that your love can be endless and deep for others? What's one way you want to love someone that you haven't done yet before? Would you ever take a drug with your partner? And if so, which ones? If there were no expectations from society, what would be the next thing you'd love to do with your love life? Have you ever mindlessly hooked up with someone? And if so, how'd you feel about that? Think a minute. When was the first time you learned about love? When do you think that was? And from who and where? What expectation about your love life do you secretly hold on yourself that is probably best for you to let go of? if you were a king or a queen and could choose anyone to be your mate, but once you did, that was it, who would you choose? What unsuspecting thing do you find attractive in a partner? For instance, it could be personality driven, or their hands, their feet, their ears, lips. What would be the best movie to Netflix and chill to? Do you ever drink alcohol on dates in order to get liquid courage? Or do you prefer coffee dates? How much do you care about how you meet your partner? Like the circumstance on 0 to 10. What number would you rate yourself out of 10? Okay, now add 2 points. Because that's your actual one. What is a date that would be too intimate for you to bring a partner on until date 6 or 7? What does it feel like to you to give your heart away? Did anyone actually hurt you? Or have you just convinced yourself they hurt you in the past? Basically, what has happened to you been objectively hurtful? Or is it something we all go through and it's just something that felt very personal to you? Are you happy with the list of your exes? Are you happy with the number, the people, overall? What is the profession you would wish for your partner to have? How did the meaning of love change from the beginning of you knowing about it to right now in life? What is the best way for someone to show that they love you? Can you describe to me what you would wish would happen to your love life in 30 years. Now, what about in 10 years? Now, what about in 5 years? What about in 1 year? What trait of yours do you think is holding you back from the love that you crave? And that's okay. Awareness is all that matters. How does love show up in your friendships? What does it look like? When do you feel most loved? Can you name a time, an experience, and what it felt like and what you were doing? How does nature show love to you? Through your eyes. What about food? How does food show love to you? How about your mind? How does your mind show love to you? How do you think your body shows love to you? Can you name a person who changed the way you learned to love yourself? What did they teach you? And how did you learn that? Just through, okay. What was something you experienced with someone that you would like to experience again with someone new? What age did you think, Sash, do you think you'll get married at if you're not married already? What would be a deal breaker for you in the future partner right now? Have you ever been speed dating before? Have you ever been on a blind date before? Would you rather your future partner have a pet and bring it into your relationship, or that you have your pet and you bring it into your relationship with them? Yeah, I thought so too. What fruit do you think is most romantic? Mine is a red one. Go over to Patreon to learn about it. I'll give you a hint. Actually, it's strawberries. Have you ever gone on a date and done a drive-through fast food before? Like gone through a drive-through window? How tall would your ideal partner be? What's a secret that would be too much to hear from someone you're not into, or you are into? What would be a secret that would be too much to hear from someone you're into? What level of sick are you comfortable getting from your partner in order to kiss them? I love this question. Is it only if they have a cold? Is it only if they have the flu? You really want to kiss them? How do you like to give love? How do you receive love? What's your thought on soulmates? Do you believe in them? Do you believe in multiple? Only one? Zero? What would be your ideal morning with someone that you like? What part of your body will you show to someone to really see when you want to fall in love with them? What part of your body will you show to someone so that they can really see you in order for you to fall in love with them? Have you ever felt truly seen by someone? Do you believe pets love you differently than humans? And if so, how? What piece of clothing do you have right now that you wear when you want to feel hot? I mean attractive, not temperature. If you could describe your perfect love life as a drink, what would it be called? Thinking cocktails. What can someone actually do to make it known that they are in love with you? What unexpected thing happened to your love life since being alive? Does your love life wishes differ from those that you would have wished for a child of yours? And if so, why is that? Have you ever been to a strip club? What does chemistry feel like in your body when you connect with someone? What does it feel like? What's the feeling you haven't experienced yet that you can't wait to allow yourself to feel? Superficial thing about love do you secretly love? What does the movies get right about love? Can you describe what love feels like through your eyes? Do you think people dream about you in a romantic way? What's something you wouldn't want to change about your love life right now? Yeah. What's something you haven't loved yet, but are open to loving in the future? If you were to take a shower with someone, would you rather do it in hot or cold water? Have you ever broken someone's heart before? Has your heart ever been broken? How did you heal your hurt, if so? Do you believe that people can really help you become the best version of yourself if you're with them? Like for a partner. Who is someone that you dated that you've learned to be grateful for, but initially resented? Trauma or lasting negative consequences occur from being or trying to be intimate with someone in the past? And if so, what? You're not alone. What movie would you show someone that you were deeply in love with to describe your feeling of love, of being in love with them? What would be your love movie? A little morbid, but at the end of your life, you're with your partner, and how would you like to depart from them? What would be the most ideal way? Them holding you, they mocking you, being separate. Okay. What is your favorite memory of love as a child from someone not romantic? If the color red did not exist, what would be the color for love in your eyes? What was a surprisingly very romantic moment that on the surface wouldn't have been expected? Who did you feel pressured to have romantic affairs with in the past? And where do you think that pressure came from? What would encourage you to do PDA with your partner or someone that you liked? When will you fully believe that you're hot? Who has to tell you? What would be the end to a perfect love story for you? Have you ever asked someone out while sitting in their car? Have you ever kissed someone for the first time on impulse and not by asking for permission? What's the most embarrassing love advancement you experienced? I love it. Have you ever been attracted to someone older than you? What about younger? Have you ever made out with someone while listening to ASMR? On a scale from 1 to 10, how important is it to you that your lover knows about Nick's Ramble ASMR? Should be a 10. Just kidding. What's something really easy to love about you? What stops you from loving yourself when you feel down? It's okay, it happens. How do you want your loved ones to feel by interacting with you? If you were on a farm and had to love just one animal for the rest of your life, which animal would it be? Platonically, of course. It could be human too, but which animal would it be? So those were 200 personal questions about your love life. Let me know which one was your